everyone, I'm Taylor Cromwell with Makers, and this is Women Make Shit Happen. When we all vote, all of our voices are heard, and Michelle Obama wants to make sure that your voice is heard especially loud and clear. The former First Lady is actively campaigning ahead of the National Voter Registration Day next Tuesday, September 25th. Now, she's encouraging everyone across the country at all levels of government to get involved, get out to the ballots, and vote this November.
I realize that as First Lady, you can bring so much attention and marshal so many resources to really help on whatever issue that you're focused on. So I have always taken that responsibility very seriously.
This year she's taking on voter registration, and she's looking at you, Gen Z. And the Emmy goes to Women Making History. This week, Amy Sherman Palladino became the first woman in the history of the Emmys to win both awards for comedy writing and directing. Now, the woman behind Gilmore Girls is a writer, producer, and director of The Marvelous Miss Maisel. It's a comedy set in the 1950s that has certain feminist themes that still ring true today. Amanda Wynn stole the show at this year's Emmy Awards on Monday. The legendary activist and Nobel Peace Prize nominee showed up as the +1 to Westworld's Evan Rachel Wood. The two have been longtime friends through the work with Wynn's organization called RISE, which helps empower survivors of sexual assault. The star-studded actress wanted to use her platform to amplify and lift up the incredible work that Amanda's been doing all around the world. Now, this is what women supporting women really looks like.
When I found out I was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, it was like lightning went through me. I am just so grateful to the army of people who have supported me because no one gets to where they are alone.
We believe Christine Blasey Ford, and we still believe Anita Hill. Earlier this week, Professor Ford came forward to set the record straight about her once confidential sexual assault allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, and ever since, she's been facing a vicious set of backlash. In an interview with the Washington Post, Dr. Ford said, "These are all of the ills that I was trying to avoid. Now, I feel like my civic responsibility is outweighing my anguish and terror about retaliation." And although there's no way to redo the 1991 hearings with Clarence Thomas, women across the country, women in Congress, and even Anita Hill herself are urging senators to get it right this time.
Dear Professor Ford.
Dear Professor Ford.
Dear Professor Ford.
We know how difficult it is to stand up to powerful people.
We want to thank you for publicly sharing your story of sexual violence.
We applaud your courage in coming forward for the public good.
And we will be with you as you face the inevitable backlash.
The inevitable backlash. The inevitable backlash. You are strong.
You are strong.
And you are not alone.
You are a survivor. A survivor.
A survivor.
Thanks for watching. I'm Taylor Cromwell with Makers. Tune in next week for Women Make Shit Happen.